Today we're going to talk about 4 ways to get some quick sales for your business. So I have about 4 questions for you all that I want you to think about here in the. Okay, so today we're doing a little workshop in preparation for boot camp coming next week. Boot camp is going to be super awesome. We've got some new topics. So if you have been to boot camp in the past, or you have purchased the $5 boot camp video trainings, which are recordings from the boot camp that I did earlier this year, this is going to be different. We're going to talk about mindset and traffic and buying and profits. Okay, I can see you now, Carrie. Woo, that was weird. I wasn't seeing anything. It was like my phone, like all of a sudden, all these comments and people appeared. So I don't know what happened there. Okay. I was just like thinking that I was here talking to myself. And Stacy, I could see Stacy. Okay. So we're going to do this workshop in preparation. So 4 ways to get quick sales for your business. So let me know if you have inventory currently. Type it in the comments and say, yes, if you have inventory right now. Tell me, yes, I have inventory. Because some of you that are in this group now, you've purchased inventory and then you found us, my team and I, and so now maybe you have inventory that you've had for a while that hasn't moved. So let me know if you have inventory, or if you have been working with me and you have inventory, obviously. Okay, the next thing is, who has a website? So tell me if you have a website in the comments. So website, yes. Okay, now we're hopping. I can see everybody. Yay! Okay, so do you have a website? Okay. Jan, you'll get there. I know you're still working on yours. Gina has a website. Okay. Christy, are you saying no on website? Okay. Chelsea, yes. Okay. Next question. Do you have a Facebook page? Do you have a Facebook page for your business? Jacqueline, you have inventory and a website. Jen, yep, we know you have a website. Yay! Jen did over 1,000, I think, last week in sales, right, Jen? Christina, inventory. Or Crystal, sorry. My eyes are going. Okay, Leah, not yet on the Facebook page. Okay, so if you don't have these things, just keep that in mind, like write down in your notes, okay? Do you have an email list? So do you have an email list for your business? Mary, yes, website and Facebook. Jennifer, Facebook, yes. Debbie, yes, Facebook page. I know I have a lot of questions. I wrote those out and I thought I need to warn them that I'm going to ask them a lot of questions today. Stacy, not yet. Yes, Jen, you did do 1,000. Yeah, last week. Awesome. Okay, have a Facebook and website, Crystal said, but they're not set up yet. Jacqueline, that's a good question. How did she do that? Yeah, we have ladies doing sales like that. And Jen just launched, I think, a couple months ago. So, okay, consistent posting, she said. Yeah. Yeah, Jen does a great job on her Facebook. Okay, that was my last question. Do you have an email list? Okay, so Jennifer says no. Gina says no. Jan says no. Jen says yes. Okay, Chelsea working on it. Jacqueline, yes. Okay. Stacy's a newbie. Yeah. Okay, Debbie. Okay, Debbie, you're on Square, right? Okay, yeah, I remember that. Okay. Jen launched in April. So May, June, July, August. Not too long ago. Okay, so here's the number 1 way. I told you I would tell you about 4 ways, right? The number 1 way is to host a sale on your Facebook page or in your group. And I used to say that it only worked in groups, but it's working on pages now really well. So I don't know what happened in the Facebook world, but it is working on Facebook pages. So you no longer just have to have a group to make it happen. there is someone in the academy that did $1,400 in one night on a Facebook Live on her page last month, I believe. So you can sell a lot in these lives on your Facebook page. So if you don't have a Facebook page, you should be having that in your plans to get done. So we're going to work on a lot of stuff in boot camp. And then we have a couple programs that we're going to offer you. One is tried and true and proven, right? It's the one Jen's in, and a lot of these ladies are in that are doing sales. But then we have that new program coming out that's going to be like to get you to 5K a month, right? So one of the things is to host a live sale on your Facebook. And we don't have time to deep dive into everything that you need to do to make that happen. But if you're not going live on your Facebook, that's one thing that you could do very quickly. Like you could do one tonight and make sales. Number 2 is do a pop-up event or sip and shop. So he goes, what's a sip and shop? And I was like, well, it's where you give them drinks and they shop from you. They buy things. So we've done some testing and we have found that when ladies drink like even just a couple sips of wine or a drink, a fun drink, mimosas, whatever, they will spend more money with you. So you can have a party at your house. A party, I call it. It's actually a pop-up. You can have a pop-up or an event or a sip and shop in many different places. You can have it at your house. If you don't have a way to have it at your house, have it at your friend's house. Have it at your mom's house or your sister's house, anybody's house. Anybody that has an indoor place that you can have like a small group of people, you can do one there. If you're worried about COVID, I have a client that actually did tons of open house sip and shop events at her house during COVID. She just had masks at the door, sanitizer, gloves, whatever, and people just came when they wanted to, right? So you can accommodate them. You can put that stuff there when people walk in and have them, feel better about being there, or they can always shop online, right? So these events are for people that are okay with coming to someone's house. And there are a lot of people that are okay with that right now. So your place or someone else's, I've had ladies pop up in salons, coffee shops, anywhere that you have a place where someone can come. You can also do, lots of events are coming back, like small events, big events are coming back here in Kansas City now. Anywhere that you can set up a couple racks, literally all you need is a table and like 2 racks and a way to check people out. And you could sell a lot. I've done, and some of my students have done, $5,000 to $10,000 in a weekend in sales. I actually had a student a few months ago it was between $5,000 and $6,000 in one day. So imagine that, right? Imagine if you did that, what you could do with that money. You could pay yourself, you could reinvest part of it, put it in the bank and just save it, right? So that's from one day's work. Isn't that crazy? Okay. The other thing is, if you want to get ideas, think about, I don't know, have any of you guys sold like a direct sales product? Like, I know I sold everything on earth when I was younger, like jewelry, makeup. Do any of you guys sell something like that currently, or have you in the past sold anything? Network marketing. I always raise my hand, like trying to fit it in the screen. So have you sold anything from one of those companies? Tell me in the comments. Me too. But you know what? I learned a lot about sales from reading. I used to read those manuals from cover to cover, like selling techniques and stuff like that. Yeah, you can't get rich. I mean, you can make like some side money, like 20 bucks here and there, right? But you can't get rich off of it. You can make a lot of money selling jewelry, like that you buy at wholesale, way more than you can make selling a direct sales product. But my point is, think about the training manuals that they give you when you first start out. They teach you all kinds of stuff, right? Why not have a party with your own product and actually make money instead of selling someone else's stuff, right? Leah says she used to sell Cutco knives. I actually sold carpet cleaning, you guys. Back in the day, I had a temporary job because I always worked. If I didn't have like a regular job, I was doing temp jobs. I've been working since I was 14, but one of my jobs was I would sit at this desk with like 10 other people, and I would literally call people on the phone and try to sell them carpet cleaning for their house. And you know what? I didn't hate it, but I did get fired because I didn't sell anything. Yeah, Carrie, I sold current products when I was little. So I was 5 years old, and I was trying to think how old I was when we moved out of that house. So I was 5, and I went door to door. I read the little script. I had the book with me, and they would open the door, and I would read the little script to them. And I would like say the thing, and I sold 8 products to my neighbors. I lived on a cul-de-sac, so my mom let me go to all the cul-de-sac neighbors, and I made $8. And I was like, whoa, this is my thing, right? I am gonna sell stuff. Okay, I wanted to see, Teresa said, do you recommend putting your profits into additional inventory? Yes, that's what I did. I literally started with 200 bucks, and I've done 7 figures. And all I did was sell stuff as fast as I could and reinvest the money. So yeah, that's totally what you do. Okay, Stacy says, I remember someone from Kirby coming to the door to sell vacuum cleaners. Yeah. So if you want to get ideas, right, look at all those old direct sales, direct marketing. You don't want to go door to door, right? I mean, that's crazy. But I mean, think about like you go in, you set up the party, you always put the product near the kitchen because everyone hangs out where the food is. You know, those little techniques that they used to teach you. Use some of that. I know there's someone in the academy that is doing sip and shops and lives regularly, and she was killing it. And I don't see her on here, but anyway, yeah, she has it open up, and she has like little snacks and like some drinks, and then she has her racks set up, and it's just like so much fun, right? So think about those direct sales parties, and have one of those with your own product, right? And don't give me the excuse that you can't do it at your house, because I know that you know somebody that will let you do that in their house. And one of my students that is doing 6 figures a year now, she told me that she didn't know anywhere to pop up and that it was never going to work. And once she found that place to pop up, boom, she did over $20,000 last month in sales. But it was her mindset, right? She was like, oh, that's not going to work. And, you know, I said, well, when you decide that it will work, it'll work, right? Okay. Let's see here. Teresa says, any suggestions on what we can be working on waiting for a reseller permit? Oh, Teresa, there's a ton of stuff. Actually, we're getting ready to open Boutique Growth Academy. It'll open on Friday. So, yeah, we have checklists. It's all organized. There's a ton of stuff you could be working on. So if you're wanting to get more help, yeah, totally. You can DM Carrie and she can help you with that. Okay. Number 3. Now, those of you that said that you did not have an email list, this won't work for you. But if you do have an email list, send an email or 3 emails. So send some emails out. I have literally got to the point where when I send an email out, I get sales. So you have to send emails, right? Because think about how busy the world is and people forget about you. I even forget. I've literally signed up for Bath and Body Works email list like 30 times. They never send me an email. I don't understand it. And I've even talked to the people when I go in there and I'm like, why do you not send me emails? Like, something's wrong with their email list, because I forget about them and I really like that company, but I forget, right? Because I'm not getting emails from them like ever. So even people that love your business, love your products, love you, they're going to forget about you sometimes. And so when you send those emails, you're going to get them thinking, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I did need a dress for this thing coming up, and they'll go shop your store, right? But if you don't send that email, they might forget about you and they might go to the mall and buy a store or buy a dress, maybe because they forget, right? And it's not because they don't like you or your product. There's nothing wrong with your pricing. It's because they forget, because people are busy, right? Okay, so I want you to send emails. And if you don't want to sound salesy in your emails, add something else. Add some chit chat at the beginning is what I call it. Add 3 or 4 sentences at the beginning. Write a blog post. If you've got, a Shopify store, you can add a blog to your Shopify store. Write a blog post about the latest fashions and send an email and say, hey, check out this blog post that I wrote about the latest fashions. You can find anything that you would sit down and write or talk to a friend about. Throw that in the top of the email. Like, hey, I bet you're wondering what colors are going to be hot for fall this year. Here, let me tell you about it. And literally just type it in. Type 3 or 4 sentences and then put your product, right? Because you always want to have the call to action somewhere in your email, because we're not just emailing for fun, obviously. We want it to be fun, but we also want to sell stuff, right? So always be selling. ABS. That's the new motto of the day. Always be selling. Okay, number 4, and our last but not least, is post a teaser on Facebook or Instagram or both with the link to purchase. And Jen does do this very well. Jen that did 1,000 in sales last week. Post on your Facebook page, right? Use urgency. Always put a link. Now, Facebook won't show your post to as many people if it's got an exterior link, but it'll show it to the people that need to see it, right? The people that follow you, they'll see it and it's fine. You don't need to have, thousands of people reached with your post. It's not as important as you think. I have, I think, 170,000 something followers on Facebook, and it does not affect my sales any differently than if I had 1,700. So don't think you don't have enough followers. If you have 100 people on there, all it takes is one, right? All it takes is one person. All it takes is 5 people spending $200. All it takes is 10 people spending $100 or 20 people spending $50, right? Yeah, Jen says she posts all the time and she asks, yeah, that's a big one. That will really help you. Ask hold on, I'm trying to see more here and it won't let me. Husband and friends to like and comment so Facebook knows people like it. Also, I only have 220 people. Yeah, see, Jen has 220 people. It does not take, so don't give excuses. Oh, I didn't have enough people. So use what you have, right? So if you have 10 people on your page, you ask those 10 people. If you have teenagers, oh my gosh, get the teenagers to like your stuff, to heart it, or to comment anything. Get friends and family. It doesn't matter, because the more people that are interacting with it, the more Facebook thinks people like it, the more it'll show it to, right? So it doesn't matter about the size. What really matters is the quality of your people. So you want to use urgency and scarcity in those posts. So you don't want to say, you want to say something like limited quantities or special pricing for today only, stuff like that. You don't want to give them till Friday. Well, today is Friday. Okay, so you don't want to post something and say, hey, special pricing till next Wednesday on this. No, you give them till like tonight at midnight. Worst case, you give them till tomorrow at midnight. Do not give them time, because people are procrastinators and they will wait until the very last minute to do something, right? Who agrees with that? I believe that people are procrastinators and they are going to wait until the last minute. So you're going to give them a very short time frame that they have to take action in. You want them taking action now when they see it. You don't want them to see your post and say, oh, I think I'll go look at that later today. You want them to see it and go, oh gosh, I better go do that right now because I'll forget and I'll miss the price. I'll miss the sale price, right? Or you want to say, hey, I only have a few of these left. They're going to be gone like by tonight. Like, I think they'll be gone like by tonight. You better get on it or you're going to miss this because they're not coming back. And you're not being mean, right? You're just saying, hey, take action now. We don't want them procrastinating. So you're going to use urgency and scarcity to do that, right? Because I know that if someone thinks that there are plenty, that they will wait, right? Okay. So that's the fourth one. So number 1, host a live sale on Facebook. Number 2, do a pop-up event or sip and shop. Number 3, send out an email or 3. Number 4, post a teaser on Facebook or Instagram with a link to purchase. So tell me, which one are you going to try? So tell me in the comments, which one are you going to try? Because these are all proven methods of getting getting quick sales for your business. Sorry, I hate getting rid is so negative. These are the 4 ways to get quick sales for your business. So which one are you going to do? Jennifer's going to do a pop-up. Yay! Where are you going to pop up, Jennifer? Jacqueline says they currently do all 4. Okay, pick one, Jacqueline, and I want you to do one of them, like in the next 3 days. Takia, do a sip and shop. But what can you either plan or do? Like, this is all about taking action, right? So this isn't something this is to get quick sales. So I don't want you to put what you're going to do next week. I want to know what you're going to do like today. Yeah. And I know you can't like just plan a sip and shop and like do it today, but like get that baby planned out today. Okay, so Jan's going to do a pop-up. Teresa's going to do a sip and shop. Yay! Autumn's going to send emails. Jacqueline. Okay, Jacqueline, you're doing an event. Awesome. Jennifer's doing a pop-up. Jacqueline's going to go live. Stacy. Yeah, an in-house party. Yep. So just one thing, right? So don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one thing and do it. Like, put everything you've got into that one thing. You know what? And it may not work the first time. It may not work. Like, literally, like, it may not work. And so, you know what you're going to do? You're going to say, okay, why didn't that work? What can I do differently? Or you're going to try one of the other 3 things, right? Oh, Jan, that would be awesome to do it at a plastic surgeon's office. That's your market right there. Yeah, that's awesome. So remember, if it doesn't work, what are you going to do? You're going to try it again, right? Because I read something this morning about, let's see, it was like permanent optimism. And this person was saying, oh, well, these people always make everything sound easy. And then when you get in, you find out it's really hard. And these optimistic people just like mess everything up. Well, someone's rolling something around upstairs. So I'm like a total optimist, right? So I don't want to like sugarcoat everything for you. It is work, right? But you're doing it because you get to make the choices. You know, easy, which it's not always easy, but easy is going to get a paycheck, right? So when you sign up to have your own business, you're going to go through all the hard work, but the benefits outweigh everything, right? Because right now I'm working at my house, as you can tell. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to make good money and be with my family because I know my kids aren't going to be young forever. So that's been super important to me. So I was willing to put up with the bad stuff because the good outweighed the bad. So that's what you need to remember. Like, if you do one of these things and it doesn't work for you, go back and evaluate, and if you need to or you want to, write down like, why do you think it did work or why do you think it didn't work, and see what you can tweak. Or try one of the other things, because all of these things are proven. All 4 things are proven to make quick sales. So it has worked for someone if I'm telling you about it right now, okay? So if it doesn't work for you, try something different. Definitely don't. Man, I do talk a lot. I get going. Okay, does anyone have questions? Hello, Michelle. Does anyone have any questions on our 4 things before we wrap it up? And the next thing is, are you signed up for boot camp? Because if you don't click that little link, to sign up for boot camp, you won't get any of the emails for it. And so we're going to be doing prizes. We've got some super cool stuff that we're doing, and you may or may not miss out on it if you're not on the email list. So there's the link right there, onlineboutiquecoaching.com/bootcamp. And there you go, Ashley. Just look at the comment above that and you'll be able to get signed up. It's free boot camp. It's held in this group and it starts on Wednesday. And Carrie and I just worked on the boot camp, what we're going to talk about and teach, and it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be different from the current boot camp. Or if you have, Teresa, you just finished boot camp. This is a different boot camp. So that was more like beginners boot camp. This is going to have a little bit of, it's going to be buying and profits and, buying secrets and things like that. And we're going to do a mindset day where we talk about mindset. And then we're going to do a traffic day where we're going to talk about getting traffic to your site. So it's all different. So if you're in the academy already, or you have done a previous boot camp, this is totally new. Yeah, Michelle, it's totally new. So we are revamping it. So it's all going to be completely different. So it will help you, even if you're in academy, if you're, you just got done with boot camp. So it's going to be fun. Yay, you guys are excited. Me too. Carrie and I are super excited. Let's see. Stacy went through boot camp three times. Yay. Yeah, I know, Stacy. I think you went through more than 3, actually. When I looked at your thingy, I think you signed up for like 6 or 8 boot camps, Stacy. But that's okay. Yeah. We love having you. Teresa, yeah, it'll be live here, and the lives, the videos will be recorded in this group until Sunday. So you'll have until Sunday at midnight to watch the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday lives. After that, the videos will come down, and we may or may not package them up and sell them for $5 or something. They will probably move into the Ecom Academy. So if you join Ecom Academy, which opens Friday, you'll get access to watch the recordings of those. Teresa, it's next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It will start at 1 o'clock and it'll probably go till 2 o'clock. Probably, because I have a lot to teach you. So yeah, Stacy, she says she's always learning new things, which I love. Yeah. So it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So mark that on your calendar, and it starts at 1 p.m. Central. Yeah, I was just thinking, Teresa, I didn't tell you the time zone. I'm in Kansas City, so it's Central. And Friday, we're going to open up the new Ecom Academy. So I've been working on that with Carrie and the founders, getting feedback from the founders and the ladies in Boutique Growth Academy. And the Ecom Academy is going to be for those of you that want to get to $5,000 a month in sales. And so then once you do that, then there's another thing coming for those of you who hit 5,000. We've got another thing that we're going to work on next to help those of you who are at that point. Okay. Yeah, Yvette, the masterclass is different, and the VIP is what helps you get your Shopify store up. Yeah, Michelle, it's going to be, we'll record it, just like all the other boot camps that we've done, we'll record it and put it in this group. So instead of having a bunch of different groups now, we're just putting them all in one. Everything's happening in this group. So you'll be able to come here, and if you're on the email list, you'll be getting email reminders and stuff like that. So make sure that you get on the email list. And yay, awesome. Yeah, we've got a ton of you that are new to the group. And then we've got some of you that have been with me for, gosh, almost 2 years now. I think I've had some of you. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, this is what I love to do. I love, love, love teaching you guys. It's just taking all this stuff and breaking it down because I have like so much in my head. I have to break it down in little pieces so that it's organized. So yeah, I'm super excited, and so is Carrie. So plan on signing up for boot camp. It's going to be new. And oh yes, the VIP. Okay. So if you bought the VIP, what that is where my team and I set up your Shopify store for you. And that's all that is. It doesn't include any trainings or anything beyond just getting your Shopify store set up. Yeah. So that is basically going to catapult you, right? Because you don't have to figure out all the Shopify back end. You'll add your products and your logo, and you'll set up your payments, and you're off to the races. If you signed up for something and you have not heard from us, you can check your spam or junk and see if it's in there, because sometimes it does go in there. If you still don't find it, email me at info@knittedbelle.com or Carrie, Keri, at knittedbelle.com, and we can help you. If you already had a store set up and you purchased the VIP, what we do is go in and check that all the VIP items are done in your current store. So you can go in, or you can give us access, and we will go in and do all that stuff. Like, so we set up the shipping, we set up the collection, stuff like that. So we will go in and make sure that's done in your current store that you already have. So it still does work. We just do our little checklist on your store that you already have. And I think someone even has a Wix store that we're looking at. Okay. Donna, you're in the academy. So let's see. Yeah, so you're in the academy. So if you're having problems with shipping, send us an email and we'll go in and help you with that, okay? I think we were gonna help you on office hours yesterday, but you had left. So we couldn't find you, so we didn't get that done yesterday. Okay, awesome, everybody. Jacqueline, it depends. I mean, we can go in and look at your store for the VIP stuff and see if it's set up properly. Stacy, yeah, LLC costs money. That's one of the things that does cost money. And look in the academy, since you're in the academy, or you're a founder, right? Or you're in the academy. You can look in there and get more information on that. Or the boot camp video. If you're in the academy, you have access to the boot camp and you can look in there. Okay, I will see you guys on Wednesday. So make sure that you're signed up so you don't miss out on any of the emails, because we'll be sending you reminder emails to get on and all the things. So you'll be knowing what's happening if you're on that email list, because we won't be sending it out to the whole list. It'll just be to that boot camp email list. So if you're getting emails from me right now, but you haven't signed up for boot camp, you need to click that link right there, and that will get you on that list so that you're getting those emails. Okay, I will see you guys. Bye.